Today, I'm going to be introducing our two furriest roommates. So I'll do a quick introduction of the cats. This is Ninja. His full name is Ninja Binja Bums. He's a transportation specialist. He is a stunt double during Halloween. Ninja has been on a plane, a train, and he has even been on a bike. He's 12 years old. His most embarrassing moment, he got ran over by a rabbit once in the backyard. This right here is Kiko. Her full name is Kiko Pistachio Cheeto. And she's 12 years old. If she had an occupation, it would have to be a beautician. I would say her most embarrassing moment is when she threw up on landing in South Korea. So our very first cat was Kiko, and we got her in 2008 or 2009. We got her from the Reno, Nevada Humane Society. So just like that, our family of two became a family of three. We got Kiko when she was 8 weeks old, but she lived her first 6 weeks with us living in a closet. She finally got tired of living in such a small room and came out to get pets. 9 months go by and I feel like we have this cat parenting thing down pat. And of course we decided that Kiko needed a friend. So back we went to the Nevada Humane Society where we found Ninja. Just like that, our family of three became a family of four. We got Ninja when he was 9 months old and learned that he was actually a dog trapped in a cat's body. He doesn't care about anything and eats whatever is put in his bowl. So flash forward to 2011 when Casey and I decided that we want to try our hand at life in South Florida. So we pack up the cats, put them in the U-Haul, and drive them across the country from Reno, Nevada to Boynton Beach, Florida. The cats finally stopped being mad at us for being in their kennels for so long. They helped us study for the CPA, and we had our very first medical emergency with Ninja. They also learned that they could climb very high places. We made it 3 years in Florida before we decided we missed the West Coast. We did some research and decided we wanted to try living in Seattle. So we packed up the cats again. This time we drove them in a car and shipped everything. And we drove them all the way from South Florida all the way up to Seattle. The cats weren't stoked to go back in their carriers, but once they got to Seattle, they adapted to the chill Seattle life. They had a new balcony to look out of and spent plenty of time basking in the sun. So now 2017 rolls along and we decide that we want to teach English in South Korea. So we do all the paperwork necessary, we pack up the cats, and we fly them all the way from Seattle to South Korea. The cats started packing for this move early, with Kiko packing the most out of everybody. They picked out new carriers, and before we knew it, we were at the Seattle International Airport, ready to board the plane and making the flight over to South Korea. The cats were more than exhausted when we got to South Korea, and were excited to stretch their legs. They quickly learned, though, that they were on the 4th floor of the apartment building and had the best view of anybody in town. They quickly forgave us for the long flight and settled into their little home in South Korea. So a year went by in Korea and it was time to return to Seattle. So we did all the necessary paperwork, packed the cats up again, and flew them from South Korea to Seattle. The cats were not stoked about the long haul flight back home, but quickly forgave us when they realized they were back in Seattle. They fell back into their routine of life and are currently living the cat dream.